EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the Superdome. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Rattler. He'll get that complete to Harrison. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. To the goal line and in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Rattler now back to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
That's going to be intercepted. He works free, right side. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, it does try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with the big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll look to throw. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run here. It's McLaughlin. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. That's a slant to Ayuk. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Higgins sent in motion. On the ground, McLaughlin. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
And the 49ers first down.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. Finding room to the 20. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Throwing here on third and goal. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Rattler gonna throw. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Niners have the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now a toss, left side, it's Swift. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Brings up third down.
Throwing is Rattler. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
They'll run with Swift. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. Olave is the motion man. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing now is Rattler. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Saints are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
To throw, it's Rattler. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun, and this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll go. It's Swift. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, 49ers.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a three-point game. We're back to New Orleans after this. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a three-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
First and 10. Looking to throw. Rattler. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's Rattler. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibility. As well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got it into the hands of Olave. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 49ers, 38-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown Saints. Extra point attempt still to come. His kick is good. And the Saints are on top. It's 14-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll grab it at the 12. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. He'll look to throw. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw yet again. This is caught at the 2. And he is going to be out of bounds. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that. But it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's in. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, 49ers.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
So now that late touchdown, not only will they take the lead to the locker room, they're going to try to extend it by 2 more. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. 14. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. He'll return this from the 10. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A run now with McLaughlin. Lots of space past the 45. Into space. The speed on display. He's in. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Rattler going to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Throwing is Rattler. Left side into the hands of Olave. Rattler now back to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
You can see the look on that quarterback's face. He took a big, deep breath. He knows he might have gotten away with one. He's trying to give his receiver a chance in the end zone to go get it. And the defender got there first, and fortunately for him, he didn't come away with the interception.
To throw, it's Rattler. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
They'll look to throw again. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to the air one more time. This one on target to Olave. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. He'll drop to throw. They'll get this out wide to Harrison. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up first and goal.
When you run these quick smokes or tunnels, wide receiver screens, they go by a variety of names. When you throw the ball to your wide receiver behind the line of scrimmage, you're counting on the defense playing very soft, and it's all going to be run after the catch. He's able to pick up enough here to bring up first down.
Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he will score. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints will cut it to a 2-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, a good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Noah Hufanga had the coverage from the safety position and comes away with the breakup. 3rd and long. Back to throw. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. Handoff here, up the middle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's complete, it's McLaughlin. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down. On the ground, it's Guerrero. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. One more time, it's Guerrero. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll put Ayuk in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. They'll stick with him again. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll run the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. Over on downs. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rattler. He'll fire one. Deep for Harrison. Inside the 40. And he will dive into the end zone. An even 100 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This will be taken in at the 2. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he'll get about 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will wind up a Niners 1st down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, 48.
On the ground, McLaughlin. Room to run inside the 40. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 45 yards. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown 6. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. This one downfield, taken in by Higgins. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
That's another quick 1st down, and that's a 25-yard gain. They'll look to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Now on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
That's good for a Saints. 1st and 10, 50-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Swift. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 12. Olave is the motion man. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. The Saints are able to extend the lead.